I don't really care.
Yeah. So,
yeah, I used to care 10 years ago. I really cared about it.
I had that it's gonna rain tomorrow. What do you think?
Last time I was wet.
And I think that the heat wave is coming from Sahara in 2 weeks. Indeed!
no way.
Yes way!
You mean it?
I mean it.
Ah.
What do you mean wow? Wow. Really wow? Super wow.
So it's really smile. All the famous
Can you talk in more details about the chapter 1? About what? Carry on. Okay. So what do you have to say about the story?
I don't know. I didn't do that with her.
Storm flexing. Is she good?
Yeah, standing in the way, the rain happened, like the argument and music, everything, but it's good. Jump, dancing, and whatever.
So, what else?
Did you hear about the...
Did you hear about yesterday? The soap noise is on? It was amazing, so loud. I think some of the actors are here. We should get an autograph. Broadway.
It was so good.
It was so good that they banned it from Europe.
So good, it's unfair to all.
When everybody
Those were all there. Those were 6 men. They were all sleeping. When are we going to burn the doors? What to do what? Burn the doors. And we just put them. I was carrying them to the last one. We were carrying we put them already in the truck. You came here 2 hours ago. I was here 5:45. Why? You never come to the beginning of rehearsals. Because this week, parking light is on 5.
My name is Caleb. I'm 26 years old, and my life is a disaster. I still live with my parents. I have no job. Technically, I'm still a student. Yeah, I started my bachelor in chemistry when I was 19, but, well, something went wrong all along the way. It's really hard when your family has a lot of expectations on you and you're not able to keep up with them. Every day I have to come back home and face all of them. My father, my 2 sisters, my mother. They pretended it was all right. Well, mostly. But I could see their delusion every time I meet their eyes. I don't know if it's just me, or is it my projection of my own disappointment on them. Whatever it is, it doesn't let me breathe. I keep on going for 2 years now. But who cares? Who would really care if I disappear one day? Who would notice if I rot myself out? Who would really be bothered if I killed myself? Oh, I'm sorry I made you witness this scene. But apparently I'm even too coward to pull the trigger.
Hey buddy, how's life?
Terrible.
Oh come on, how so?
You wouldn't understand, Donnie.
Of course I can, buddy. Am I not your best friend?
My heart is broken.
Oh come on, it's Lucy, isn't it?
Yes.
That girl ditched you 2 years ago, man.
1 year, 10 months, 15 days actually.
Why are you keeping count?
I still love her.
She broke up with you on Christmas Day and was already hooking up with Julio on New Year's Eve.
Julio, her best friend. They used to spend a lot of time together.
And they did not spend their time talking, if you know what I mean.
I trusted her.
Yeah. I still remember how she used to look you in the eye and say, "You have to trust me. I'm your girlfriend."
If you must love me, you will trust me.
Which means, if you trust me, you're a complete idiot. But that was back then, so what's going on right now?
The thought of her still tears me apart.
Oh, jeez.
I cannot spend a day thinking about her. Her presence in my mind, in my everyday actions, is so overwhelming that I can't just stand still and watch my life passively. I can't cope with this feeling anymore. It's so big, I cannot contain it.
That's what she said.
That's not funny!
I have 2 words for you. Move on.
It's not as easy as it looks. Moving on sounds it's just 2 words, but there's much more behind it. My life has been meaningless. It has been meaningless for the last 2 years.
Come on!
Look, seriously, I mean it! Look at me! I fail in everything. I fail with love, I fail in studies, I don't even have a job, and I still live with my parents. Now, seriously, yesterday, when I entered the supermarket, the sliding doors didn't open. So I smashed my nose on the doors, and I was bleeding. But nobody asked me if it was okay.
Poor Caleb.
Nobody nobody noticed if I was alright. I'm useless and invisible. Look, buddy, I know it's hard for you to hear this because you're my best friend, but I can't do this anymore. I really want to quit my life. There's no use of living anymore, but apparently I can't even shoot myself.
Look, buddy, I know it's really hard for you to hear this because you're my best friend, but you're such a complete crybaby. I know what you need. You need to dip the cookie in the milk, if you know what I mean.
Huh?
Dip the carrot in the mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise?
Let the train enter the station. Come on.
Which train?
You need a new girl, man!
But you know I'm terrible with girls.
Yes, you are. But you also have the best wingman in the world with you.
You! So that's you! Remember when we went out, you picked up your girl and left me alone.
That happened only once?
3 times! And the last time, you were my ride. I had to go back home on foot from the place lost in the countryside.
Didn't I hook you up with that hot psychology student?
The one who spent the evening making a list of all the troubles I had?
What about the professional surfer?
We are not on the same wavelength.
And the pianist was really cute and sensitive?
There is no harmony between us.
Look, buddy. I give you the hints, you don't get them. What am I supposed to do?
I still wonder how I made it with Lucy that time.
We all still do. Look, it's really simple. Hey!
Pardon?
How come I've never seen you at the climbing facility?
I've never been there my whole life.
Oh, I thought you did. You know, it's not really common to see a girl as fit as you outside that environment.
Well, I go to the gym sometimes.
I agree, fitness is really important. Come, please tell me more.
I wonder how he always does that. Life is so unfair, isn't it? Some people are born with something. Some people are not. I bet the day when it rains bouillon, I'll have a fork in my hand. Hey? Do you go to the gym very often?
No? Why?
Well, I can see you're very fit, very muscular. What did I do wrong?
It's really sad to see a friend of mine in such a condition. I know I might technically not be the most sensitive person in the world, but I still care about him. I think we should do something before it gets too late. Karin, perfect time.
Hey, Donovan, are you okay?
I'm cool as usual. Things are not going well at all for Kayla.
Is he still depressed because of Lucy or what?
Yes, he still is.
He's never going to learn. 6 months of a relationship and she was already the love of his life. When he was talking about marriage, she was already cheating on him with her best friend. No wonder it ended like that.
No wonder, indeed. But you know how he is. He just lives in his own little world.
Yeah, no doubt with that. So why did you call everybody here? Where is everyone?
Okay, I have this genius.
I'm so sorry, but Jane was late.
I was late, wasn't I? I waited for half an hour in the car.
I told you it wasn't my fault.
Well, what happened?
It's just my dad wasn't working, so my mom helped me, asked me to help put the couch through the door. It was just too big and it didn't fit.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I mean your mom.
Yeah, that's literally what she said.
Very funny. No, I was thinking we know Caleb's situation, right?
I don't.
Lucy.
So, he's down, as always. But this morning he was talking about committing suicide.
What? You wouldn't do that.
No, I mean, you know how he is. But still, it's a serious thing. We should do something about it.
What do you suggest?
Well, we could just...
Oh, I have an idea. We buy him a travel. A week on a tropical island. Maybe Hawaii? That will surely help him clear off his mind.
No, no, the beach, no. He always gets sunburned, and he was stung by a jellyfish as a child.
Ah, right. So what about the mountains? Donovan, do you know any nice places where he could go hiking or so?
He's too weak for climbing, and he'd trip over the first rock, forget it.
Countryside?
He's allergic to hay. He has to stay away from farms of all kinds.
Yeah, maybe Caleb traveling isn't a good idea.
Yeah.
Wait. We should find him a new girl.
How about a nice European capital?
Ah, he's agoraphobic.
I'm serious, you know how it works. You get a new girl, you forget about the last one.
No.
Easy as that.
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh, yes it does. In my experience. And not to sound too boastful, but I have certain skills with the ladies.
Donovan, when they're drunk, it doesn't count.
I don't know. It could work, okay? Sometimes these things happen in mysterious ways. Well, take Martina and I, for example. When we first met, I never thought it could have worked out. I mean, I'm a Scorpio ascending Libra, and she's a Leo ascending Capricorn. Nobody thought we could have even talked to one another. But then she was so cute and so kind, and well, I checked the Chinese zodiac, and it turns out we're compatible. And well, I gave her a chance, and I don't know, look where we are.
Love made in China.
Look, don't you have a friend who just turned single?
Yeah, but I mean, her boyfriend broke up with her because of her outbursts.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
Oh, really? Because one of these times, she killed his guinea pig, put it in a frying pan, screaming, "We're having guinea bacon tonight!"
Okay.
Well, perfect. Two desperate cases. Maybe the winners will bring them together. I mean, we could try. I mean, we should just introduce them to each other. That's maybe the best idea. Well, if everything works out as I have planned it, we won't say one, but two of our friends.
Great.
Okay, let's go.
I'll kill you for your incompetence!
Sorry I'm late, boss. Have you been waiting for long?
Don't worry, I just arrived.
It's impossible.
Why?
I just arrived. If you had just arrived, then we would have arrived together. But you were already here when I came, so you can't have just arrived.
I mean, I arrived a few minutes ago.
It's impossible. I arrived a few minutes ago. And then I asked you if you've been waiting for long, and you said no, I've just arrived. And I said it's impossible. And if you arrived a few minutes ago, then we would have arrived together. But I came here alone, and I found you here already. So when did you arrive?
It's 11 years in February.
Sorry I made you wait so long.
The robbery and sent me back. How do you go?
I went in, and in another moment I was out again.
It was a quick job.
It was a revolving door.
Did you hear about Johnny?
Johnny who?
Our henchman in Siberia.
What happened?
He was iced.
What a shame. He was real cold-blooded. Who's dealing with the Russians now?
We sent Teddy.
Teddy Pontiac?
No, Teddy Bolt.
Hope he doesn't screw up.
He will not! As nothing is going to go wrong tonight. We surrounded the Puerto Ricans headquarters in the harbor already. We're going to blitz and gun all of them down. They will pay for what they did to Freddy.
Freddy, Three Fingers, what did they do to him?
They put a bomb under his car. Just because at the horse races he suggested that they put all their money on horse number 5.
Bastards.
I want to see all of them there. I also called Terry Easy Trigger for support. He's not picking up medicine.
He's dead, boss.
How?
He He was playing Russian roulette and things got out of hand.
Damn those Russians! Okay, well, we'll do without him. How about Frank?
He was undercover at the illegal Mexican fireworks factory. They blew him up.
And Tommy?
Also gone.
Oh, I saw him this morning. He said everything was great. He was even going to the Chinese restaurant for lunch.
Yes, and he found in his fortune cookie, accept and put aside the evil within, and you shall find heaven.
So he left us to start a new life?
No, he died at food poisoning.
Damn those Chinese! Their turn will come too. Well, even with our best guys, we outnumber the Puerto Ricans. Let's go take them down.
Did I really hear what I just heard? I know a terrible plot about the deadly Lupana family, which is the most dangerous mob family in the city. I got an idea. If I'm not able to kill myself, I'll let others do it. Only have to find a valid reason why. Let me think. Wait, sure, I have it. I'll go to the police and tell them about their plan, so their plan will blow up. They will be so mad at me that my punishment shall be death. Maybe at last my death will have a meaning then.
Oh my god, the funniest day ever.
Guess who's the protagonist?
Caleb.
He was in the lab.
When the beaker in his hand exploded.
He was running through the corridors.
Oh, his face was
He
green.
was screaming.
And finally he went to the girls' toilet.
Because it was the closest.
But it was the one on the first floor.
So the sinks didn't work.
And he put his head in the toilet and flushed it.
But that's not all.
And that moment Mrs. Blossom came in.
And she got so scared, she started shouting as well.
Caleb, were you hurt? Oh, in the end, the thing that exploded didn't actually hurt.
And the kids of Mrs. Blossom sure did.
Yeah, sure, laugh at my clumsiness.
Oh my god, what were you trying to do? Kill yourself?
You'll probably be banned from the lab for a month.
Is it true?
Apparently I broke some very expensive equipment.
Caleb, do you know the story?
Of the chemist who didn't have a lab.
He couldn't run experiments.
So he never graduated.
Would you mind your own business? What did you eat for breakfast this morning? Bread? Congeniality?
Well, it's a fact that you're 5 years behind with your studies and this is not helping at all. You promised this year you would be done and afterwards you would find a job. Does all this mean it will take you 1 more year?
You're not even looking for a job.
It's our parents who pay for everything and you do nothing.
Oh, this speech is between Caleb and I, not you two girls. But listen to your sisters as well. I was about to say all that.
Yeah, whatever, Mom. I promise this will be my last year. I'll go open the door.
Good evening. Are you Caleb? I'm looking for him.
Yes, I am.
On behalf of the whole police department and of the nation, I'm here to formally thank you for the service you provided to our community.
Well, I didn't do much.
Don't be modest. Thanks to your disclosure, we managed to catch the whole Apeyawardena family in the act of committing a very serious crime. We managed to arrest them all, from the highest boss to the lowest of the henchmen. And what's more, we also finally found the hideout of the Puerto Ricans, where they based their cocaine traffic.
Oh, Wow.
Thanks to you, the city's now a safer place. You were the right man at the right moment.
But this mob family, they will be very dangerous, right? Should I be careful now?
What do you mean?
Well, they do want to try and kill me and stuff.
Oh yes, they are usually very ferocious in their vengeance. They would mutilate you, gang rape you, kill you, set fire to your body, and not necessarily in that order. Oh, but you don't have to worry. They won't harm anyone ever again. They're locked safe in our state prisons.
Oh, hooray.
Well, I have to go and have to save today somewhere else. Farewell.
I can't believe I even can't get the most deadly mob family in the city to kill me. Is there anything I can do right?
What did you just say?
Well, whatever, Mom, whatever. I'll go to bed.
I can't believe what I just heard.
Caleb, a hero.
Maybe she was looking for another Caleb.
I wish I had her tits.
Maybe we've been too harsh with him. He's been really down in the last couple of years. Maybe he just needed some listening. Oh, what mother I am. I'll go talk to him and help him out of his depression. And you two help me, is that clear?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the first part of Caleb. Please remain seated while some of the actors get a change of costume. In the meantime, let us explain the safety procedures in this theater room. There are no emergency exits. In case of fire, use your seats as a ramp to make your way through the doors and through the other people. In the very unlikely event of decompression or landing on water, no oxygen masks will drop from the ceiling and there will be no inflatable vest under your seat. Caleb would not use them anyway. If you are sitting next to a 23-year-old boy with jeans, a red and white striped t-shirt, bobble hat and round glasses, then congratulations, you found Waldo. If you are sitting next to a 27-year-old man with long emo hair, several earrings and dressed all in black, please report him at the entrance as soon as possible. He's my sister's ex-boyfriend. If it's you and you're listening to me, I will find you wherever you hide. We remind you that the next performances of Caleb will be Thursday, 12 June, Maracanã Stadium, Rio de Janeiro, for the opening of the Football World Cup. Saturday, 14th June, Radio City Music Hall in New York, musical adaptation featuring John Travolta, Meryl Streep, and Lady Gaga. All the proceeds will be donated to the poor and the hungry, us. We also remind you that this show is sponsored by Defender Dressing, the pepper spray that you can use in your salad. Chinese restaurant, The Fortune Cookie. In each of our dumplings, there's a bit of heaven. The Swiss Head Soap. If your life has been a failure, then we make your death a success. Thank you for your patience and your attention. Enjoy the second part of the show.
Oh, this is ridiculous. How my bad luck goes beyond human. What does a man have to do in order to die and end up all his sufferance? See, I have a book. It's not a common book, you know. summoning demons, and other rituals for dummies. You see, solution to my problem now is very simple. If I can't rely just on the natural, I have to rely on the supernatural. I only have, like, what's in here? Let me see. Using a live human as sacrifice? No, not needed. Using a live frogs and bats? Well, let's skip that. Making potions? I don't even have a lab. Here it is. Here it is. To summon Lucifer, the fearsome king of hell, send an SMS with your name and date of birth to 666 666. Sounds doable. Caleb, March 7, 1987 to 666 666. Sent. Well, something should happen now. Lucifer, are you around?
Stick up the devil.
Who are you?
Don't you know? Can't you see who I am?
Well,
you just summoned me with a ritual, you fool! I am Lucifer, king of hell, first of the rebel angels, protector of evil on earth. What is that face of yours? What did you expect?
well,
Horns, goat legs, a tail, a pitchfork.
yeah.
I am the most powerful entity in this universe. I can assume any shape I want. Say, human, why did you summon me? Usually, your species calls God for their request. But I'm much better. To sin is always better than following the rules.
Yeah.
Sin is the only thing that makes your lives worth living. I can offer you all the fun and excitement of the forbidden, besides the boring piousness of my counterpart.
Master, have little time. Master, demand you speak.
I want to die. I'm not good at anything, and my life has no meaning here. Please, I beg you. I'll do anything you want. Take me with you.
So, basically, you want me to take your soul. Are you not scared about hell?
No, I'm not.
Well, definitely you should. Anyway,
What do you mean?
I don't want to fulfill your request.
What do you mean?
Oh, better. Yeah, I don't want to. I do not trade souls anymore.
What do you do now?
You see, since I fell from heaven, I've been having a terrible fight against God. So I can have more souls than him in my dominion. But Sam, he has these humans, and they created churches, institutions. So more and more of them are going to him. I tried to corrupt as many as possible, but it was clear for me that I could not win the war that way. So I give up about 600 years ago.
As I said, what do you do now?
I don't have a particular mission. I'm into my own amusement. If there is anything in this planet that can lead people away from God, I do it. For example, I have helped the humans to develop science. The debate between the believers and the scientists is so entertaining.
Well, that's not much.
There's more. I run all the railways, buses, and airlines companies. I delay trips, or cancel them, or make them happen at random times and place. Nobody swears like a businessman who has to be on time and can't make it.
So that's you.
I also make this vending machine that takes your coin and never gives you the product. I also move furniture in the dark at night. So when people wake up, they smash them in the stones against the ages.
No!
I also make awful movies out of great books.
No!
Yes!
Master is evil.
Yeah, you're evil.
If there is anything in the planet that can lead people away from God, I'll do it. Anyways. Going back to your request, as you see, I do not trade souls anymore. I would maybe have made an exception if you were important. But you're not. You're lame and mediocre, and your soul worth nothing.
What do you mean? I'm very important. I once shook the hand of a friend of a gardener of the president's sister.
Whatever.
Please, I implore you, take me with you.
I see that you're very motivated. Let me just check one last thing out. Look!
Oh, yes.
See if this human is good enough to be eaten by the Croprophagus giant beetles of planet Donovan.
Lurch don't know. The human don't smell very nice. He only have 4 limbs, and if Lurch remember about humans, only 2 testicles.
Yeah, you're right. They will never hit him. They are so picky with their meal. Pitiful human. I'm just wasting my time here with you.
Oh, this is ridiculous. What the hell? Hey, you! Stop sniffing at me.
We must deliver the food to Lurch.
So, is everything ready?
Yeah, my friend Annie will be here very soon.
Okay, what about Caleb?
He's on his way.
Perfect. Let's not make this too obvious though. Neither knows the other's coming, right?
No. There's a chance in a million.
Well, still better than no chance.
I hope it works.
Oh, everyone, this is Annie.
Hi, Annie.
Hi. So, well, everyone's here. Let's go.
Oh, wait, Donnie's friend.
Oh, Donnie is a friend of yours coming with us.
I told you.
Oh, did you pick up another girl at the lingerie store?
Of course I did.
No.
That was last night. Tonight's friend is a guy.
Is he hot?
Is he single?
Hey.
Both. Kind of.
Interesting.
Okay, so he's a bit late.
He is. Wonder what he's doing.
Probably weightlifting.
Probably.
Yeah.
Picking up chicks.
Totally to wait.
You're gonna love him.
Yeah, definitely.
Hello, guys.
Oh.
My boob. What the hell?
What is that? By the way, Karin, do you know Martina's friend Annie?
Yeah, kind of.
I think we...
Already met.
You know each other? Oh,
I'm sorry for...
It's fine.
So, Caleb, I heard you're a local hero. It's all in the newspapers.
Oh, yeah, I read it too. Did you know, Annie, that thanks to Caleb alone, the police managed to get rid of a very dangerous mob family?
The most dangerous mob family.
Yes, it's true. Caleb, you've always been so brave and righteous.
Karin, are you okay?
Sure I am. I'm just saying what you deserve to hear. He's always so modest.
I don't know what's going on here, but hey, let's go.
Oh, hey, Caleb.
Lucy!
Oh, God.
So, you're still hanging out with this bunch of losers, aren't you? I see you haven't changed a bit in 2 years. Same lame haircut, same lame clothes, same lame friends.
How dare you?
This is embarrassing.
I can say whatever I want. You're not my mother. Besides, I don't understand why you guys hang out with this subhuman creature. The only big thing he has is mediocrity. Oh, that's really huge.
that's what she
Oh, shut up.
You shut up!
Are you his new little friend? You cannot be if you had already sex with him. Well, sex in his case is a big word. I had to fake it all the time.
I read your face!
Hey, stop! Ah! Oh my! What has happened? Karin, Lucy, where is everybody? Where am I? Lucy, I'll never get rid of her ghost. She's right. She's right in everything she says. I have constantly heard, I will constantly hear these words.
Caleb.
What?
Caleb.
Who are you?
The question is not who am I, but who are you?
I don't know the answer to either.
I've been watching you your whole life, Caleb. I know you very well, and actually, it seems I know you better than you know yourself.
What do you mean? I know myself perfectly. Just look at the facts. I'm useless and mediocre, and I will be lonely for eternity because no girl or woman would ever love such a mediocre, good-for-nothing man like me.
Stop complaining. You have been doing nothing but complain for the last 2 years. You see, you do have one good quality. You are conscious of your own responsibilities. Therefore, let us start from the very beginning. When do you think all your problems started?
Lucy left me.
When you got together with Lucy, you knew her character, you knew her past. You could have foreseen this, but you pretended not to.
I was in love.
You were lying to yourself, Caleb. And you let her take you down in the name of a feeling which she could not care less about. Then, instead of facing your problems, you prefer to feed your negativity, to let it grow inside you. You waged a war against your hopeless and mediocre self, and you didn't fight your enemy.
I couldn't win.
You never tried.
But who are you? Are you my conscience? Are you God?
It does not matter. I am whoever you want me to be.
Okay, in that case. Is there still time to fix my life?
I am not here to provide answers. I just give voice to the part of your inner self that you have been ignoring in the last 2 years. Likewise, you can be whatever you want to be. So, do you want to live out the rest of your days in mediocrity and cut your days short? Or do you want to fight, fix your life, and make yourself worth something?
You make it sound like a rhetorical question.
It's not rhetorical, Caleb. The answer varies from person to person. Some choose to be on the run in their life. They live in fear every day in order to avoid running into the real problems of this world. Some instead choose to stand their ground and face all the hurricanes, hailstones and drops that life throws at them.
An unworthy life without problems versus a worthy life full of problems.
Can you really run forever?
Can I? I never gave myself the option to stand my ground and face everything that was against me. I wonder what would really happen if I tried to set my life straight.
Today?
I did it! I passed my last exam, and now there's only the thesis left. And then I will be done.
Oh well, better late than never.
And how much did you bribe your professor?
Very funny, but this time I'm really into it. I spoke with that professor, and he told me that he'd take me as his student. He will be my supervisor, and soon I will be working on the topic and have his thesis. I will be working full-time on it, and I will be done by the end of this term.
Or next year.
If you're lucky.
Go open the door. Stop, you two. This time you have nothing to mark your brother about. He's been doing really well recently.
Family, this is Annie. She's gonna be our guest for dinner.
Hi. Oh, and how much did you pay this one?
Are you here of your own free will?
She's just a bit shy, but she'll soon get acquainted with us, right?
Right. Pleased to meet you, Annie. Don't mind Caleb's sister. They've been mocking him into oblivion since the day they were born, but deep inside of their hearts still love him, right?
Very deep.
Caleb, I'm so happy for you. Your school results are finally improving and you're bringing people home for dinner again. And finally I see a real smile on your face.
harsh with you, but it was just because we really believed in your abilities.
We love you, Caleb.
Well, what can I say? I finally looked inside myself and realized that... The door? Are you expecting anybody? Well, must be for me then. Hey, it's done!
So, you must be Caleb.
Yes, I am. Stop!
Stop what, boy? You don't realize what's going on, do you? Do you? Playing the mob game as if it was a video game. As if you had more than one life to spend. Fool. Did you really think you were safe? Did you really think that your actions were enough to take us all out of city? We have infiltrations everywhere. We know everybody who tries to put spits in our scrolls. We are untouchable. But you are not. You are going to pay for the damage that you dealt to us. And you're going to be regretting that you born.
What?
I must admit that I did not have that fun for a very long time.
I thought we were done.
No, I decide what is done and what is not.
You told me I wasn't interesting anymore for you.
At that time, you were indeed. You looked lame and mediocre. But that thing with the mob, though, it's a proof of anything but mediocrity. Furthermore, you have damaged one of my most rewarding activities on Earth. So now, you have my full attention. I will fulfill your request.
But your services are not required here anymore. I'm finally a happy person now. I just want to live, and I'm now finally living a normal and worthy life. I don't want to quit all of this anymore.
It doesn't seem that you have much choice here. Listen, these two gangsters can be very merciless, and they are at my command. So, choose, and choose wisely. Either you come with me, or your beloved family, your best friend, and your girlfriend will die. And in that case, I will also make sure that you will live long enough to regret them for a very long time. So, what's your decision?
I can't believe how stupid I've been. I decided to die for such a long time that I forgot the whole meaning of life. Wandering around in complaint and despair. When have I last watched the sunset? When have I last sit with my friends with a bottle of wine in front of us, discussing the matters of politics, philosophy, life, and not just my problems? When have I last been with my sisters, listening to their problems, to their life? And when have I last had a good conversation with my parents in front of homemade bread, telling them how much I love them? I've been living in happiness and despair for the last 2 years, forgetting myself for being happy. And now, ironically, when all of this finally seems to be over, here the consequences of my choices fell on me. I cannot escape this, can I? Discussing the matters of life and death all seems so meaningless in front of the might of death itself. I I wanted to die for my own selfish reasons that I forgot and never noticed the consequences my loved ones would experience. Now I truly understand, but it's too late. I cannot involve them in this story anymore. I'll come with you.
Thank you. I think I speak on behalf of each of them when I say that working with me has been really a pleasure. And without me, it wouldn't have been the same. I am really fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Jokes. Thanks for all this group for the very hard work. Thanks for you, audience, for your good energy. And also, of course, thanks for all the ISN people for giving us this extraordinary occasion. Thank you very much.
Suicide shop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Don't go home. Stay for the suicide shop.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't stay for the suicide shop, I'll kill you.